To start out with, I'm using the Origins Vitazing Eye Cream, and I'm just applying that with my ring finger around my eyes. Using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, this is the anti-aging one. I'm just applying that on top of my eyelids and underneath my eyes to help the shadow stick. Now using this Makeup Geek Gel Eyeliner in Poison, it is a red one. I've never used this before, but I really wanted to. I'm using the brush that came with the Naked 3 palette because I find this works really well with wet products. I'm just applying it with the flat brush, and then I'm just blending it out with the fluffy brush. So I can get a sharp edge on the outer corner, I'm using some sticky tape to create that guide. So I'm just using, it's just normal Scotch tape. Remember to take the stick off on the back of your hand so it doesn't rip your face off. Now for the Naked 3 palette, I really wanted to try this. I'm using Limit on a F35 brush from Sigma, and I'm just applying that above my crease and using this as a transition shade. Now going in with Nuna, which is a little bit of a darker matte shade. I'm going to be using an F25 brush this time, and I'm just going to keep it more in the crease area and blend it down to the where the sticky tape is. I don't want it up as high as the shade earlier. Now I'm taking Strange on a flat shader brush. I'm just using this as an underbrow highlight. And this is Cranberry from MAC. I'm using this on the same brush as I used before, and I'm just putting that sort of on top of Nuna, and I'm sort of blending out Nuna and Limit. I just want a little bit more of a cranberry tinge up there. And now for the shade Black Heart. I'm just using this with a flat brush, and I'm just putting this on top of my lid over that red base, and I'm sort of, as I get to the crease area, I'm going to be flipping my brush over and sort of really carving out that crease. I'm also making sure that colour comes all the way down along the tape, that way it's really creating that winged out sort of cat eye effect and pulling your eye up. I'm just going in with Cranberry again. I'm just going to be blending out that harsh line between the black and the cranberry I used before. And I'm just taking a clean blending brush and I'm just blending out any harsh lines that need blending out as well. And now I'm just going to remove the tape and clean up any fallout that I may have got underneath my eyes there. And I'm just going to do my base now. I'm going to use the Makeup Store Skin Serum as a primer, and I'm just going to apply that on my face with my hands. I'm using the Makeup Forever HD Foundation today, and using an F80 brush from Sigma. I'm just going to be buffing that into my skin. And going with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, I'm just going to be using that to conceal under my eyes, but also to highlight. I'm using a OCC brush here. I think maybe number 4. I have to double check that, and I'll have everything that I mentioned in the description bar below. I'm taking Cranberry again, and I'm using this flat, it might be an E something 5 sort of push liner brush. I'm just taking Cranberry and pushing it right underneath my lower lash line, and then after this I'm going to be taking Black Heart again and doing the same thing, just so those two colours sort of blend together. I'm just taking a clean pencil brush and just blending that out underneath my lashes. It's Strange again with lighter shade. I'm just going to be using this to highlight the inner corner of my eye, just to brighten it up a little bit. This is a matte shade. I'm not sure if I'm happy with this at this stage, but that's just what we've gone with. And it's time for eyeliner. I'm using Makeup Geek gel eyeliner in Immortal. It's my favourite black gel eyeliner in the world. It doesn't move. It is the most pigmented black liner. It is like one of my absolute holy grail items. I'm just going to be curling my lashes and putting on mascara before I put on my fake lashes. And the mascara I'm going to be using, is the MAC Haute and Naughty Volume Express mascara, something looks like that. I was going to put a really thin coat on my top lashes. The lashes I'm using are the Red Cherry 523 lashes. While the glue is drying on them, I'm actually just going to change the inner corner highlight. I'm now using MAC eyeshadow in Vex. It's kind of like a shimmery, light purplish kind of shade. I prefer that one over the one from the Naked palette for this look anyway. And I'm just going to be powdering my face using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in medium deep and a Real Techniques powder brush or something like that. And now to contour with my Ray Morris Ultimate Cheekbone Brush and my NARS Casino Bronzer. It's going to be contouring my cheekbones, temples, and underneath my jaw. I'll also be taking a small fluffy brush and just contouring down my nose as well. The glue has now dried, so I'm going to go and go back to my eyelashes, put them on, and then I'll continue contouring. I couldn't do a look like this without using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. I'm just using this to set my concealer and just to highlight up my cheekbones as well. And the blush I'm using today is MAC's Peachykeen. I'm just using that with a number 1 Ray Morris small kabuki brush and just applying my blush to the apples of my cheeks and blending it back towards my temples. I'm just going to be using the Bite Beauty Whipped Cherry Lip Scrub exfoliant thing on my lips just before I put on my lipstick. And I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Revilution lipstick in Native, which is this really nice nude light pink colour. I really love these lipsticks. I rave about them all the time. I cannot get enough of them. They are amazing. And this is the finished look. I hope you like this tutorial, guys. I will see you really soon. Bye.